Today we have a 2005 Dodge Ram 2500 pickup truck, 4-door. We're replacing the front speakers. Even though it is a round grill, this is a 6x9 speaker. We're going to show you how to remove this door panel. We're going to start with a T30, and going in along the edge of the door handle here is a torque screw that holds the handle in place here. And we're going to remove this screw. It can be somewhat tight and tough. And once we release this screw, it'll start releasing the handle here. This is going to allow us to pull the door panel off once the handle is out of the way here. And we're going to pull this handle out and set it to the side. Hold on to the Torx bit and the torque screw. We're going to go back to our Phillips screwdriver now. And there are 4 Phillips screws that hold this door in place, 2 different sizes. One right here where the handle was located, and one up here on the front of the panel, at the triangular panel way up at the top of the door panel here, in the door. These 2 screws will be removed. We also have 2 screws along the bottom of the door panel here. These screws are also Phillips screws. One towards the rear of the panel and one towards the front of the panel along the bottom. We're going to remove these 4 screws. We're not going to pry the control panel out of the dash because we can access those connectors once we get the door panel off. But with these screws all removed, we're going to grasp the handle and pull the door straight up. Now this is going to allow us to access the connectors at the control panel here. We have several here. We can show you how these come apart here in a few moments. Now the 2 connectors we have that came out of the control panel, the larger one has a trigger on it here, and when you squeeze this portion of the connector down, because it's you can access that will allow the lock to release and you can wiggle the connector loose. That's true for the second connector. This one has a trigger up on top. Once you push that down, it releases the lock. You can wiggle these loose. There's no need to label where these go on the control panel. Obviously they are different connectors. They are keyed and fit back to only one spot. With these connectors removed, we can remove the door panel. Now this door panel has hooks all over the back of the panel. These hooks all go in the opening, so when it comes time to put this door panel back on, you have to make sure all these hooks line up with the openings. Now this is going to give us access to the 6x9 speaker here, and this is held in place by 4 screws. Now we did purchase some 6x9 speakers to install in here, and we found when we did the passenger door that the 6x9 opening in the door is not the correct size for an aftermarket 6x9 speaker. So we found that this original speaker here has a gray trim ring on it, and once we remove the 4 screws here securing the speaker to the door and disconnect it, of course do our phasing trick that we have to determine positive and negative on the speaker. See our website if you need help with that speaker phasing. We have that on pretty much every removal page. But this is going to remove the speaker. We're going to unsnap this plastic ring that's on the speaker. Again, like I said, this opening is not the right size to fit this speaker. It doesn't set properly in the opening, the aftermarket speaker. So we're going to take this trim ring off and place it on the aftermarket speaker. After doing our phasing test with the connector and the battery. Again, see our website for help with that so we get the polarity correct so you don't lose your base. But we're going to put this on the, cut this connector off, wire in the new connectors for the new speaker, put the trim ring on it, and put the door panel back on. Hope this video has been helpful. See our website if you need help with any other removals or installations. Hope this video has been helpful. Please subscribe and thank you for watching.